Let's go to this now. The Gift of the Givers have offered a helping hand in Boksburg following the deadly gas tank explosion this morning. Of course, now joining us is the founder of Gift of the Givers, Dr Imtiaz Sooliman. Thank you so much for joining us. Of course, you've also been assisting and giving a helping hand. Also, from your understanding, what have you received from your team as to the extent of the damage, and what exactly is it that you will be offering to these victims?
Good evening. First of all, I compliment the health department, the healthcare workers from the hospital, the emergency services, the firefighters, SCPS, and the neighboring communities. They've been absolutely outstanding in responding to the crisis itself and the emergency. When we looked at the situation, of course, one of the guys in the Joint Operation Command is the Gift of the Givers Search and Rescue Team head, Ahmed Bam, and we started getting feedback from there directly. And on assessment, we made following proposals of following offers to the JOC and to work through the department to work in tandem with them, not separate from them. And the first offer we made is to provide ambulances if they need to move patients from the hospital to other hospitals, but they had done that adequately and quite well. We then offered our teams got to work from throughout the country, and they were all prepared to come and assist the hospital because 6 nurses were injured, 1 doctor was injured, and of course at this part of the year, you also have less manpower as people take leave. So our teams are prepared to come and assist in whichever way they can. Again, the hospital staff did exceptionally well and managed. The other big need in a situation like this is dressings, burn shields, great bandages, anesthetic, analgesia, pumps for the analgesia. Sometimes for the patients with critically ill, you need special types of nutritional feeds, you need pumps for them, nasogastric pumps, and at some point, if there's sepsis, you need antibiotics. And the problem was that at 12 o'clock, most of the companies were going to close today. So fortunately, our specialist team started contacting hospitals, companies, CityMed, CityMed company, First Aid, Mr. First Aid, and also LandMed Group all came to the party, and we managed to source all the essential ingredients required to treat the patients. And our deliveries were done this morning sometime to the hospital and handed over to treat the patients and to send where required. We know that a lot of the patients were taken to Far East Rand Hospital, some to Baragwana, some to private hospitals, and even some to Charlotte Makeke. So wherever the requirements are for these consumables, they've been made available. And we have spare stock, the surplus in our warehouse, if anything is required over the next 3 to 4 days. And even if companies are closed, it doesn't matter, we have the stock on hand. And we've made that offer to hospital heads of departments in the various hospitals. And the final point is, at a situation like this, firefighters, SCPS, emergency services, healthcare workers, patients, families require some kind of nutrition. We provide bottled water, energy drinks, energy biscuits, energy chocolates, and fruit for the personnel and all those involved in the ground.
And of course, you know, if there is anything that anybody wants to do, they can contact you to also contribute and help those in need. But it is so sad, especially, you know, for those who are celebrating Christmas, Christmas Eve, to have something like this happen. From what you know, if any of the people, the families, will they, whose houses have been affected by the explosion, will they have a place to sleep tonight?
We haven't had that request as such, but in a situation like that, quite often family members are taken in by neighbors or by other family members in the area or a little further away. That's a normal situation. And when you have fires and rain and floods and people are washed away from their homes, quite often, you know, it's almost inevitable that the neighbors and family members will take. We haven't had any such requests for people to be put to halts or moved, homes be moved. From what we're told and from the assessment that our teams saw on site, is that not that many homes have been destroyed. Yes, homes have been destroyed or damaged to some extent. I'm not sure whether they're inhabitable or not, but we haven't had a request. I don't think anybody has had a request for people wanting to stay in halls or move away somewhere else. So we're not sure. It's not that wide scale like in a massive fire in an informal settlement. And while we're talking about the families, Gift of the Givers would like to offer our condolences to those family members, you know, who lost loved ones. From what we've told, 11 people have been passed on, and still some people are missing. And that the search dogs were there to look, and they think there may be few more people that may be found that may have burned in the fire itself. So our condolences as this, you know, festive period, important time for people, and it's great sadness, you know, and we offer that condolences to all those people.
Thank you so much. That was the founder of Gift of the Givers, Dr. Imtiaz Sooliman, just giving us an update there as to what they are also doing to help those victims of that explosion in Boksburg. We'll keep you updated with that story as it develops.